Hi, this is Maxime, trainer at Moustache Bike. As you may have seen, today Bosch released a new update for their 5th generation Performance CX motors. And of course, whenever we can get more power, we're interested. Now, this 5th generation Bosch Performance CX can go from 85 to 100 Newton meters, and also from 600 to 750 watts of power. That's something really great for this type of bike, especially since we're also getting 2 new features. First, a new mode called eMTB+, which works the same way as the eMTB mode but is even more powerful. So, it's going to be a curve that's both progressive and responsive. And we're also getting a new feature called dynamic control, which is designed to help you manage traction. There's a sensor that can detect when, for example, your front wheel is lifting or when you've lost traction on the rear wheel, so you can keep control of your bike. This bike is going to be even better suited to this new update because we've reworked the entire kinematics. So, we've got something that's very progressive, which always lets you keep a lot of grip on the rear wheel. But also, as you can see, we've redesigned the whole motor integration, as well as the battery. You can see there's going to be a lot more ventilation. So obviously, with a motor that's going to have more torque and more power, there's a higher risk of overheating. And now, thanks to the position of the motor, we won't feel any loss of power from our motor at all. Everything I just mentioned will be fully customizable. And for that, I'll let Christoph tell you more about it.
Thanks, Max. Well, hello everyone. I'm Christoph from Moustache Bikes, and I'm a trainer. On the technical side, we're going to look at everything Maxime just talked about using the eBike Flow app. Once you've synced your mountain bike with the app, you'll see your bike appear visually on the screen. In the Individual Assistance Mode tab, you'll be able to customize and program each assistance mode exactly as you want. So here, for example, by default, our bikes will come from the manufacturers with the 4 default modes, which are Eco, Tour Plus, eMTB, and Turbo. But once the update is available, you'll be able to go in and edit this list, so you can remove the Turbo mode and replace it with the eMTB Plus mode. Why choose eMTB Plus instead of Turbo? In eMTB Plus mode, I'll have access to the dynamic section. The dynamism setting will let you give more or less responsiveness to your rear wheel, and specifically adjust how the force you apply to the pedals is transmitted to the rear wheel through the motor. You can increase the dynamism up to +5 or decrease it down to -5. Depending on the terrain you're on, you can fine-tune this dynamism to maintain constant grip. That's what dynamic control is all about. For the torque, you'll also have the option to reduce it to 85 Newton meters as before, or simply leave it at 100 Newtons according to the update. However, be very careful. A message will appear on your screen in the app, because if you go beyond 85 Newton meters, you'll have much higher torque, which will consequently cause premature wear on the components, especially in the drivetrain. The extended boost function in eMTB Plus mode further prolongs the chainring rotation compared to eMTB mode. The other modes, Eco, Tour Plus, and eMTB, will, by default, be set to 85 Newton meters. By going into each mode, you can also set them to 100 Newton meters. Once you've customized each mode to your liking, all you have to do is save these different customizations. And now, what I suggest is that you put your phone away and head out with the bike. Alright, let's go.